Hello everyone. So welcome to the channel of RD Automation Learning. So we all are aware about the news about an employee who has been recently terminated from his job, who has been fired from his job due when he was on vacation. So everyone is talking about this particular news. So let us see about this content, about this topic, what exactly happened and what caused the managers or the companies laying off the employee. Now, first of all, let's understand this thing. Why do layoffs happen? So generally in the IT companies, if you will see, the layoffs have become very frequent, right? And these days, if you would see, the layoffs have been happening due to any kind of reasons, right? Any time when the company is not making a success or they are not making much of the profits, right? So let us see those reasons first, then we'll also see the news, right? So if the companies are not making much of the profits, if the companies are not getting enough of the projects, or if they need to do some kind of cost cutting, right? Or let's think from that aspect as well. If the people are not willing to come to work from office to work, right? At these all stages, the layoffs have been happening. And it's not only these reasons, but apart from that, if you see some of the departments in the companies who are not making much of the business, who are not getting those kind of revenue generated as per estimation, then also the layoffs are happening, right? So recently we have come across this news and the layoffs happened. So what happened exactly is that there is an employee who has been working since long in the company and he has been stretching a lot. He has been putting a lot of efforts. He has been putting a lot of work at his workplace. He has been doing the work beyond the expectation. So here you have to understand he or she is not someone who is not productive at the work. He's already doing a lot of work. He's already been working a lot. And in the website which we are referring to, so we have seen this particular news that is coming up and it is getting viral as well, that the employee who was working hard, he went on a vacation. And when he was on a vacation, he received an email with the subject line as employment status. Right? That was the email he received. And the email turned out to be the termination notice delivered with no prior warning or discussion. So, shocked and confused, the employee reached out to their manager. But obviously, if anyone is getting such kind of emails, they'll be definitely reaching out to their leads, to their managers, and they'll be seeing what is the reason of the termination. So, termination was attributed to integrity concerns. We'll see about this integrity concerns as well. But before that, the employee who is on a holiday, who is on a vacation, right? If there are any such kind of communication, if there are any such emails that those are being sent, so how can the company expect the employee reads the emails during the holidays when they are on a vacation? And one more important point to understand here is that this particular employee is not someone who is not doing a productive work or who is on a bench. If you see this entire news, he's someone who has been putting a lot of efforts actually into the companies. And then also they are being not given the appreciation rather than that they are being terminated, they are being laid off, right? Now, before that, what happened is there was a client presentation which had happened 2 weeks prior. And during the session, there were some technical issues. And they had to give some demo. So this particular consultant had to give some demo to the client, and there were some technical issues in that. And he skipped certain steps to keep the demo on the track. So he was told to improvise on the demo, or else what would have happened? The client would have given the escalation, right? So the consultant was forced to improvise and skip certain steps to keep the demo on track. And this particular matter was flagged to the internal team afterwards. It seems that this act of quick thinking was misinterpreted. So later on, what happened is they thought that it is misinterpretation and this has been intentionally done and leading to the termination. Now, whenever such kind of things happen, so the employees are generally the ones who are getting targeted in these particular things. So if you'll see, there is a higher management, there are management people, there are a lot of senior people who are involved in these kind of things. But an employee who who are working or who are trying to make the things correct, they are actually coming into these kind of impressions and they are getting targeted. So such kind of things have been happening in the IT industry. So what I would recommend is whenever you have any such kind of conversations, whenever you see that there is some kind of communication done, try to keep all these things on email, right? If you have a verbal communication with your manager and he's telling you that I'll give you 60 or 70% of hike, but if he or she is not sending in these kind of communication via email, right, then it's of no point because verbal communications, phone conversations, telephonic conversations, all these communication does not takes place from the evidence perspective. If you need evidence in the future, you need to have some mails to support you because these kind of things might happen with any of the people in the IT companies. If you see the IT companies, the layoffs have been happening very, very frequently. If you see the big giants as well, like Google, Amazon, the lot of layoffs have been happening in 2023 as well as in 2024, right? But if you see the frequency of the layoffs, it is not getting reduced, right? So these are actually few of the reasons why in the IT companies the layoffs are happening because there are trust issues, there are loyalty issues. As an employee, you might be asked to work 14 hours in a day, leading to 70 hours a week. That is in India scenario. But if you consider the same scenario in Japan or in Tokyo, so they are looking forward to increase their fertility rate, and that's why they have asked the employees to work 4 days a week, right? So these are the situations that are coming in the IT industry. So if you are looking for making your career in the field of IT, if you're looking forward to get a job, to get started in the IT industry, it's very important that you should have all these things. You should have all these awareness. You should have all these kind of knowledge in place so that you don't become a soft target for anyone, right? So that's it for this video. This was just a kind of an awareness video I wanted to share with you because there's so many things happening in the IT, right? Some are positive, some are negative. It's our responsibility to bring all these things on the surface to with you so that you are aware about all these things. So don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe our channel and stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.